it's me. So a little about myself. I work in the veterinary field. I was hired 2 years ago to be a kennel attendant slash receptionist, fill-in receptionist, which ended up to me being an assistant, to me doing tech stuff now. So I kind of do everything. I'm one of those people that does not like to sit and do nothing. So even if I'm sitting up front, I'm always doing something. I work for a small business, which is really nice. There are 4 employees and my boss and her husband that work there. I love my job. I love working with animals. I have worked with animals my whole life. I love working and strengthening the bonds between humans and animals so that we can coexist, and that's what I have decided to dedicate my life to. I want to go to Portland Community College where they have a vet tech certification program, and I want to get certified, hopefully work at the zoo after I get certified, and then go on and get my wildlife conservation biology degree. I have been trying to do this goal for 10 years, but every time I had a chance or I try, I have become sick. And I think that is one of my biggest problems with weight gain and life in general. Let's see, at the age of 18, I was diagnosed with PCOS and endometriosis. At 20, I lost my gallbladder with my 40-year-old mother. At the time, I was fat, fertile, but I was not 40 like my mother. It's really hard because my mom always jokes and she says, you know, me and my daughter lost our gallbladder at the same time, but it actually is really painful to have to explain that to people. I was also diagnosed with every different type of syndrome: irritable bowel syndrome, irritable bladder syndrome, and as of late, I have been diagnosed with eczema on my hands and my feet only, which is really hard because I make my living with my hands and my feet. But as you can see, they are almost healed. So I have started to try to return to normal activity. Before, in August, when this broke out, I worked out 3 times a day. I was on a 1,500 calorie diet, and I lost almost 33 pounds, which isn't that, I mean, it's a lot, but I yo-yo a lot. I can be 300 pounds, I'll be 250 a couple months later, and doctors say that's due to my hormones all whacked out, and they have been since I hit puberty at a very young age. So it's made it very difficult to have anything studying weight loss. I've done everything you can think of: Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, South Beach diet, protein diet, low carb, high carb, every form of birth control to control my hormones, and nothing has worked. I constantly grow cysts that pop. I've had 6 laparoscopic procedures to remove grapefruit-sized ones on my uterus, my ovarian tubes, my eggs, my lower intestines, my bladder, and the only cure is to lose weight. But I can't lose weight, according to the doctors, is because my testosterone is 2 times higher than it should be, and then my estrogen would be. So I'm constantly back and forth. No matter how much balance I find, something goes wrong. Every time I start to lose weight with a program, I have a huge cyst, it bursts, I'm in the hospital, I'm supposed to little or low activity. Since August, I've had my feet wrapped in cellophane and Vaseline, and not hardly able to even work my 10-hour shifts, let alone come home and do anything around the home. So a little more about me. I saw The Biggest Loser due to a coworker. At the time when I first moved up to the Northwest, I moved to Oregon, and I worked for a company called The Avenue. I was an assistant manager there, and that's where I saw one of the contestants, Tina. I met her before she was on The Biggest Loser, but her and her daughter really loved the show called The Biggest Loser. And I'd seen it a couple of times, but didn't really pay much attention until Tina really got me into it. Well, I ended up leaving The Avenue because I really wanted to be in the veterinary field. So I left, and I continued to watch Biggest Loser. I have to record it every week and watch it. But the night that I saw Tina got on the show, I was really excited, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I thought if that woman could do it, make it on there at her age, why couldn't I? I love Tina. She's full of personality. She's quirky. We got along because we both spoke our mind. But I thought, being half of her age, that I could do it. And that's why I'll be continuously doing this, so you better get sick of my face until I'm the next Biggest Loser. And there have been so many people on that show are inspirational and have come back and worked in their community and helped people. And I want that. I want to be able to have the tools, learn what I'm doing wrong,